Oh, there goes some ducks. What's up, folks? Here's the dealio. Recently, we've had all sorts of warm weather. And when I say warm, I mean like 36 to 38 degrees. For this time of year, that's warm. We've also had a lot of rain, so ice fishing is kind of out of question. I'm back here at the trout spot, and I'm hoping to find a few. The river's a little high, but honestly, it's a lot better water than I was thinking it would look like. It's not too dirty. I actually think there's probably a chance I could find some trout today. Hard to say, but I'm gonna try. So I've got the ultralights. The other thing I wanna do is, I don't know if you saw that one video where I was out here catching trout, but I saw a lot of deer. I brought my old camera with my big lens, and I'm hoping to kind of stalk some of them and get some cool photos and video. So that's kind of the plan for today. Just enjoy the outdoors. I'm using only GoPro today solely because it's been kind of raining and I really don't want to put my good camera through that. So I apologize for the little bit lesser quality video and audio. Overall though, can't complain. We're out here enjoying the outdoors. Let's get started. We're gonna start with the 7-foot Presso. It's got the Fluger President 30 with the 4-pound monofilament. And then I've got this little 1/80th ounce mule jig underneath a float. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and put a spike on this and we'll see if we can float up some fish. Just using this kind of float that you just have like a little peg in it. Honestly, I kind of like it. Yeah, this water's a little faster than I would like, but it's not too bad overall. I didn't realize how bad spikes stink. I can smell them on my fingers. It smells like butthole. Okay, I just tried float fishing for like 30 minutes, didn't even have a nibble. I don't know if there's no creek chubs in here or if I rigged something wrong. I'm not sure. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna try this little swim bait. This is a little Bass Pro Shop swim bait rigged on the 1/32 ounce white mule jig. And we're gonna start easing our way upstream here in the next few minutes to see if we can hopefully sneak up on some deer and get some epic pictures of them. Water's actually moving quicker than I thought it was. I think it's just pretty deep in here. I'm gonna try something kind of unconventional here. I'm gonna dip this swim bait in this dirty Berkeley gulp stuff. It smells awful, and I have a feeling that the scent could actually help me catch a few. This time of year, you need a little bit of scent, I feel like. We're gonna start making our way upstream a little bit. Let's smell this little guy. Oh, it smells awful. That's gonna help us. Okay, and so the adventure begins. We are walking upstream and we're starting to get into the woods. Now's where I'm hoping to keep my eyes out for deer. And if I get close to them, I'm gonna try to sneak up on them a little bit and get some epic pictures and video. As you can see, the water's really high. It's all flooded in here. It didn't look as bad down on this other stretch where I just was, but clearly this water's extremely high. I'm not necessarily concerned, and I don't think that it's gonna be impossible to catch a fish, but it's certainly not gonna be easy to catch a fish. As you can see, there's lots of fresh deer tracks. There's also a bunch of raccoon tracks. See right there? The raccoon tracks. I just can't get across. I can't get back to the creek because it's too high and muddy everywhere. That's too muddy. I'm not gonna go down in there. Too muddy, I will get stuck. I'm starting to think I'm gonna get into deer country though. Oh, there they are. I see some deer. He's kind of wandering away from me. He's not super pissed by any means, but he's trying to keep his distance from me. I completely understand. I'm a weird dude. I'd probably try to keep my distance too. He's almost impossible to see because he's behind a ton of trees and he's really trying to keep his distance from me. He knows exactly where I am at all times. Deer might not be like the smartest animal in the world, but they have good senses, I'll tell you that much. Look at this junk behind me. So hard to cross. I've basically changed my objective for the time being. As much as I'd like to catch fish, it's almost impossible to fish this creek because it's impossible to stay on the creek. This is what we're working with right here. Extremely hard to get through all this junk. I know today's video is a little bit different, just kind of wandering through the woods, but hey, I love it. I love this kind of stuff, just getting dirty. I just saw that one deer's tail. He's probably 1/8 of a mile in front of me, but look at this. See this trail right here? This is the total trail a lot of these deer use. I mean, it's been beaten down like crazy. We're gonna be seeing deer if we stay near this trail. The other thing is, we're back to the creek. I somehow managed to walk through all that junk, and we are back to the creek, so I'm feeling really good right now. I just saw a big mamba. Just saw a big mumbo jumbo deer. We got the camera. We're gonna go try to take pictures of this guy. He's behind something. I mean, it might have been a 10-point deer. Oh, there he is. I'm getting epic footage of this guy. He's just staring at me. Oh, that's a dope picture. Oh, he's walking away. Dude, that's a big deer. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to sneak even closer. I don't think he's gonna let me, but I freaking love these muck boots. Oh look, a little doe.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting some epic shots. Oh my gosh. He's just looking at me right now, getting some dope video. It looks like he might be an 8-pointer. I thought he was a 10. He's a big animal, that's for sure. This is sick footage. Everybody's got to love this and appreciate this. Whether you like hunting or you just love wildlife like me. Oh man, that buck is just hanging out with 3 does. Whether I catch fish today or not, stalking these deer was good enough for me. This was fun. Right now, I don't know, you probably can't see it with the GoPro, but I'm maybe 40, 50 yards from the buck. And then the does are all scattered around him. And they're kind of used to me at this point, but they're not letting me get any closer than this. Guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram if you have an Instagram account, because I'm going to post all these pictures on there. Obviously, I'll be overlaying them in the video as well, but if you want to get a better look at them. Very thankful those wonderful animals gave me the opportunity to spend some time next to them. But now it's time for me to respect them. This is their land, not mine, and I'm going to let them go on and live their lives.
Holy cannoli, that was super rewarding. That was fun getting up next to them deer, taking pictures, taking video. That was awesome. You know, this channel is all about going outside, spending time in God's creation, the great outdoors. Here's the dealio though. You know, more often than not, these videos that I put on this channel are all about fishing. So, see this creek behind me? This creek behind me has trout in it. And even though the conditions are not good and the water's really high and it's super flooded and the water's muddy and it's moving fast, doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. So I'm gonna keep trying. We'll see what we can do. We're just straight up in the woods right now, folks. Well, folks, after wandering through the forest for a while, I realized not only am I tired, but I really think it's a lost cause to keep fishing, so I actually am gonna go run some errands. I've got plenty to do, and I'm gonna focus on doing that. Thank you so very much for watching. What did you think about the pictures and the footage of the deer? Personally, I thought it was awesome. I hope you enjoyed it as well as I did. Regardless, we'll catch you next time.